In this video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade almost every single ceiling light in your entire home. All you need is a can of spray paint, some new light bulbs, and a little bit of time and effort, and your house can look refreshed and renewed. It can look brought up to date for basically nothing. And this is fantastic news because my husband and I have lived in this house for over 20 years. Our chandeliers, our ceiling fans, the light fixtures, the can lights, they all look a little outdated. And we're in the middle of a huge living room renovation. And once we started to update the living room, I was looking around my house thinking, uh-oh, everything else now looks kind of old. My husband and I put in minimal amount of effort this weekend, and you will not believe the drastic changes to all of our light fixtures in our house. So sit back, buckle up. This is going to blow your mind, and I promise after you watch my video, you are going to look around your house at your light fixtures and go, oh, I'm going to do that too. So if you're wondering why in the world am I outside talking about light fixtures, because the first way that you can upgrade your fixtures, you actually do need to be outside. In our kitchen, we have two light fixtures, a very large fixture over our kitchen island and another ceiling mount fixture which is in the cooking area. And I love the light fixtures. They were very expensive, but they've been there for quite some time. What I don't like about the fixtures is the glass bowl, the glass globe in both of those fixtures was kind of yellow. But that's what they were when I bought them. That was the look I was going for, kind of a gold tone. That's not really in anymore. And the gold tone glass makes the light that you put out sort of yellow. It's just a vibe that I'm not into anymore. I want a lighter, brighter, fresher look in my house. And here is something I bet you didn't know. My husband and I took down those light fixtures and we took that glass bowl. It comes freely loose from the light fixture. I put it in the sink, sprayed it with some hot water and some Dawn, and that yellowy frosting that was inside that glass bowl washed right away. Just like magic. I could not believe it. So I was left with a clear glass bowl. I went to my local hardware store and I bought a can of spray paint. This is the Krylon Chalky Finish Classic White. My husband made me a little stand to hold my glass bowls. We wrapped the outside of the bowl in saran wrap and put some painter's tape around the edges, brought it out here to the grass, and I did 3 very light dustings of this chalk paint on the inside of those glass bowls. I didn't want to completely cover the bowl. I didn't want a white bowl. I just wanted a frosted white bowl. So I did that, 3 simple layers, let it dry, put it back in the original old light fixtures, and oh my goodness, what a difference this little step made. This little $7 can of spray paint kept me from replacing 2 very expensive light fixtures. And I tell you that I did try to find replacement glass for those light fixtures. It's basically impossible. I couldn't find anything at the hardware store or online, so I was kind of stuck with the fixtures and the yellowness until I came up with this bright idea. This is genius, absolute genius. So now I have the light fixture I love with a white frosted glass bowl, and it looks beautiful. Now my kitchen area puts off a more soft white, a subtle white, instead of a yellowy, dull look. It brightened up my kitchen, made my kitchen look fresh and new, all for $7. So in my bedroom, I have a ceiling fan, pretty much, just like everybody, and it has the light bulbs with the little glass shades. And on the ceiling fan, what came with it, the shades were a yellow color. So it didn't matter what color of bulb we used in our bedroom, it just always cast a yellow light. So I thought, you know what, I can just easily change those shades. So I took down the glass shades, went to Lowe's, bought brand new shades, same size, same design, just in white, and boom, look at that. Blends in with my ceiling. The ceiling fan doesn't stand out with yellow globes and not match my bedroom, and now it puts off a soft white light. So the next big project that we're tackling today is to change out 12 different can lights that are in our ceiling. They're old, they're outdated, they have been in the ceiling for 25 years. The builder put those up there and we have never touched them. So when you look at our ceiling, you see yellow, old, dulled can lights, and the light bulbs are constantly going out. Now, a couple years ago, we did replace old bulbs with LED bulbs, but still, they still go out over time. We are going to replace every one of those can lights with a new retrofit LED can light. And this is going to make a dramatic difference when you look at our ceiling. These lights are going to be flush with the ceiling. They're going to be white. There's no light bulb. And the best thing is, they're so easy to replace. So I went on Amazon and I ordered these LED retrofit lights for your can light. And these are the coolest things. I wish I had known these existed a very long time ago. But it's all one piece. See, the light is built in there, and all you do is pull down your old can light, screw that little sockety thing in where your light bulb goes, and boop, push these up into the hole, and you have a brand new sparkling white light. You can go from a soft warm to a bright white just with this little switch on the back. So any color you like is included in the light itself, and they're dimmable. We were able to switch out 12 of the can lights in our house with these little babies. It didn't take that long once we got the hang of the first one. Really, it's just pop out the old, screw in the socket, pop in the new, and we had brand new lights. What took us the longest was deciding what color we preferred. We thought we wanted 2700, but once we got them in our kitchen with our other lights, we settled on the 4000. 3000 was a little bit yellow, 2700 was woo, really yellow, so we settled on 4000. Pretty much lickety split, or in an afternoon rather, I guess that's better to say, you could change out every can light in your house. My suggestion to you to save time in trying to figure out what color you like, take a couple that are in a room together, put them up, each one on a different color number, and just stand back and look at them. And that is the quickest way to decide, that looks good, this looks bad, this one feels really good. That way you know the color you prefer before you go and start putting up all the lights. Decide what you want, then put up the rest of the lights. We did the color 4000 in our kitchen, but down the hall, you can see we don't have them pushed up yet. We just were not sure. So we put them all up here on, ooh, I need to change out. Babe, is this our smoke detector that's so yellow?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it is, we need a new one. So we thought we wanted 3000 in the hall. That's why we left them all down, but I think we've settled on 4000 and we're gonna push them on to place. Babe, look at that smoke detector. Why is that so yellow?
It's old.
Oh my word.
20-something years, well, 20.
Okay, that has got to go.
How's it? Woo! Can't see.
Nice and flat, very upgraded. So we're settled in the kitchen. We know what we like. We've got all the bulbs replaced. Oops, sorry. Can lights are replaced. The new kitchen ceiling light. Boom, look at that. And the new chandelier with the painted globe. Put those in place and we'll turn those on. This is all of the old can light stuff that came out. Ooh, yeah, look at that. That's 20-something years of being in our ceiling right over the stove. But they look so much better being a flat light and a white light. No more yucky yellow. All right, let me turn them on. Woo! Good looking. Fine job, babe.
Fine job.
Fine job. Well, oh, you're going upstairs? Already? Boom. Okay, he's heading off without me. Color changing. Okay, go, babe. So start from the beginning.
27.
2700K, 3000K, 4000K, 5000K, 6500K. It goes from a warm light to a cool light, depending on the number. So the higher the number, the cooler the light. So once we played with everything and all over the house, and each room kind of has a different vibe to it. And I thought we were going to want different colors in different rooms, but turns out 4000K is our number. We have 2700K light bulbs in a lot of our lamps, which you would think would be weird to have different color combinations, but it just created an ambiance. Like in our foyer, our lamps are 2700, but the ceiling lights are now 4000K. So it really does look really good with the varying light colors. So the moral of this story is you can make some really big changes with a big impact for just a little bit of money, a little bit of time, and just a little bit of effort. We were able to upgrade our chandeliers without purchasing new chandeliers, just by spray painting the glass with a little bit of white frost. We changed out all of our can lights to new, bright looking, color controlled and dimmable lights. Easy peasy. And I upgraded the ceiling fan in my bedroom just by purchasing new glass lights. So the lights we used for our can lights will be linked in the description box below this video if you're interested in changing out your can lights, and I'll see you in another video.